going to make a loaf of sourdough French bread. Now, this is the evening of after I made, the same day that I made the chocolate cake with sourdough. I fed my sourdough right after I got the discard out for the chocolate cake. So it's been sitting here. You need to feed it, let it sit for 4 to 12 hours. It's been sitting about 6, possibly 7 hours by now. It's almost 10 o'clock at night. So we're going to get this mixed up real quick. We're going to get it set on the bread proof setting in my oven. We're going to let it sit there all night, ferment, rise, do its thing. So let's get started on this. We need a cup of sourdough, and I am going to try my very best not to make a mess with this, but it's probably going to happen anyway, because y'all know how it goes. And then after I get this in, I am going to refeed my sourdough again. Let me wipe that off, because I try to keep this clean. Sometimes that happens, sometimes that doesn't. Let me take just a second to wipe that off. Okay, now I'm going to put my little, I use a coffee filter over top of mine. So I'm going to put that back over it. Like that right there. And then I just use a rubber band to hold it down. Okay? So there's that. We're going to set this back here out of our way. We're going to put, look at that sourdough, guys. Look at that. We're going to put that in our bowl. We're going to grab a little spatula, maybe, or a big one, depending on what your preference is, or what you have out of the dishwasher. In my case, I used quite a few of my dishes today working on projects. I want to get all that good sourdough out of there. I don't want to waste anything. I really wish that I had one of my small spatulas out of the dishwasher, but I don't. That's okay. That's okay. We'll do this. We got this. We got this. Aiden is still up running around. Yay. Alright, now we need a cup and a quarter of water. So there's 1 cup. And then we need a quarter cup. Oh, too much. Too much. There we go. There's my quarter right there. Then we're going to add 2 teaspoons of salt. And y'all know I am using, ooh, y'all are crooked. Crooked, I tell you. Yeah, that's not going to get any better. I'm using my pink Himalayan salt, so I'm going to do 2 teaspoons. I have a ½ teaspoon measure, so I'm going to do 4 of these. The recipe for this will be linked in the description of the video, so you can find it, or you can, if you want to keep along with me, then that's fine. And now we're going to do, let me see what measuring cups I have over here. No, not that one. Just a moment, please. We're going to do, it says 4 cups of flour. I'm going to start out with 3½, and then I'm going to work my way up to the 4, okay? Because with the humidity and stuff that we've been having, with all the storms coming through today, I don't know how my dough is going to react. There's 1, 1½, 2, 2½, 3, and we'll see how it does. And if I need to add the other extra ½ cup, then that's what I'll do. We're going to do a tablespoon of honey, and I am just going to eyeball this, just like that right there. And then 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And this is a 1 tablespoon measure, so. Paps has been requesting this bread for a little bit now. There's a special sandwich that he came up with. Time out. Sorry about that. I had lost my dough hook there for a minute. We're going to put this on. We're going to get it started. We're going to start on low because I don't need to take a flour bath tonight. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now I'll put it on up a little bit. I've still got my measuring cup out here. So if I need to add more flour, I can definitely do it. We just need to see where we're at with the flour. We may have to take a spatula and clean the sides. I mean, just the normal bread. So, whoop, yeah. Alright, I'm going to get this mixed up, and I'm going to pause this for just a second so y'all don't have to sit here and listen to my mixer going. And then, as soon as I get this mixed up, then I'll show you the next step. We are definitely not going to need that extra half cup of flour. It has pulled away from the sides and from the bottom of the bowl. And we're just kneading it for about 5 minutes or so. Then we'll try the window pane test. I'll show you guys how to do that. But yeah, we're going to let it go for just a couple more minutes. And then we're going to test it, see if... Woo! That happens to this mixer all the time. It is fine. It is fine. I need a new mixer. Yes, I do. I need a new mixer. Because this one is on its last legs. When I tell you I use this all the time, I mean it, and it's not ready. I can already tell. So the window pane test is when you take a small piece of the dough and you try to stretch it in a square-like shape, okay? And if you can stretch it thin enough to where you can see through it without tearing it, and see it's already tearing, then that means that the gluten formation is adequate. Okay, so, and that is just not there yet. So, unfortunately, this has got to go back in, and we're going to try this again, okay? See what we can do with it. It's probably going to come undone on me again. That's okay. It happens. But I'm going to let this go for a few more minutes. And then we'll take it out. We'll test it again. Good morning, everybody. So, I'm going to finish up. I just got this. This is set in my oven overnight on the bread proofing setting. Look how much that's rose. It's beautiful. We're going to get this done. I'm going to punch that down just like that right there. Oh my goodness, you can smell that sourdough. Let me get a little bit of flour out here on my parchment paper. This is going to be so good. Oh. Let's get just a little bit. I don't want too much. I don't think I need too much. So there's my flour. Let's get this out of the bowl. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It has fermented beautifully. The smell is just out of this world. Seriously, oh. Alright, we're going to get this all shaped up. Uh-oh. Well, there you go. I had to separate it anyway. Thank you. You did it for me. It knew what I needed, didn't it? So I'm just going to get this shaped up. I'm going to do this into mini loaves. I don't want the big loaves. I want some mini ones. So let me grab this out. Okay. It is a little bit crusty over here, but I'm working that back in. It'll be fine. We'll put a little bit of flour like that right there. Little sticky, little sticky. Let's put some flour on my hands. Okay, so I want to kind of shape this out, and I'm just going to use my fingertips, and we're just going to pat this out. I see some huge air bubbles, which is a good thing. It's a very good thing. Alright, so now I'm just going to take this and I'm going to roll it up like this right here. And it's already taking care of things for me. Alright, so we are just going to cut this like this right here. Hubs is wanting this to make his specialty sandwiches that only he makes, and sometimes only he likes. You just have to know. You just have to know. Alright, now we're going to take these little pieces. We're just going to use our fingertips again. Okay? We're just going to flatten them out a little bit. And then we're just going to roll them up. Oh, that could look so much better. Now, yeah, we're going to try this again because my shaping skills are not what they should be when it comes to this. So, yeah, y'all have got to be better at this than I am. And I'm going to move some of that flour. I don't want too much. My shaping skills suck when it comes to these kinds. I like to put mine just in a loaf pan and let the loaf pan take care of itself. Alright, here we go. That looks much better. So now we're going to kind of bend that in. We're going to take this end, kind of pinch it together, flip it over. We're going to pinch those ends like that right there. Oh yeah, that's a nice little, oh look. So there is one. Let's get these others. And I won't make you suffer through that. I try not to anyway. So I'm going to get these shaped up, shaped out, all the things, and then we will be right back. Okay? There we go. Now, I got better at my shaping as I went. Not too bad. It's rustic. We're always going to use that word, rustic. I'm going to cover these back up with my bread towel. Put these back in the oven with the bread proof setting. If you don't have a bread proof setting on your oven, and if you have an oven light, turn the oven light on while you're preparing the dough and stuff, and that heats it up. It keeps your bread going that way too, and that'll help you proof your bread. So that's just an old trick that a lot of people use. All right, I'm gonna quit touching them. These are going back in the oven. It says it could take several hours for these to double in size. I'm gonna put it in there, set a timer for an hour, and I'm gonna start checking it at an hour, and we'll see how long it takes. And then that way I can let you guys know how long it took me. So back in the oven they go. Our mini loaves are out of the oven. Like there. I forgot to score them before I put them in the oven. That's okay. These are awesome. I had to let these rise again for about 6 hours. So they did the second rise for about 6. The first rise was overnight. And I cooked these at 400 degrees for about 18 minutes. And they are perfect. Look at that. And they're good. I mean, you know these are sourdough. They have the best sourdough taste ever. So
I'm going to eat that one.
You're going to eat that one?
Yeah.
Very crusty. Just very good. Very good.
Tastes amazing.
Mm-hmm. They have a really good sourdough taste. So I'm going to get these put up. We're going to put them in the refrigerator for tonight. And then we'll deal with them. He can use them how he needs them. But yeah, there is our mini loaves.